Good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste and welcome to the channel. If you've been watching this channel for a while, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. There's a big red subscribe button on the bottom left-hand corner of this video screen. And just click on it and click subscribe, click on the bell notifications, and make sure that you click on all notifications. That way you will never miss a single video as we make them here on this channel too also as well. And also share this video everywhere with all of your friends and your family on Facebook and all of your social media networks. And also, please give this video a thumbs up because it really helps the channel out tremendously. It also helps with the YouTube algorithms as well, too, also as well. And we ask that everyone join our Facebook credit group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. And you can find the link to that at the bottom of the About section of this channel. If you're on Facebook, you can go ahead and type it into the search bar, How to Get Excellent Credit, and you'll be able to find our Facebook group there. Also, like our Facebook page, How to Get an 800 Credit Score as well, because I do share my videos, our live streams there on a regular basis too also. So if you happen to miss this live stream, you could always catch it there on our Facebook page or in our Facebook credit group too also as well. A great credit building communities there. Right now we have 3 people inside of the live chat with us tonight, and I want to say a big welcome to all of the 3 people that are here with us too also as well. And also everyone, please give a warm welcome to Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you back one more time again. Everyone, Brian Taylor has his own YouTube channel too also as well. And on his YouTube channel, he talks about credit repair and his services that he provides to also, and he helps people to delete items off of his off of their credit report, and he shows you how to do it. I would subscribe to his channel by clicking on his name inside of this chat, and click on Go to Channel, and when you to also as well. And also want to say, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Janelle Leone also as well. I mentioned her last name just in case people don't know her. So that's the reason why I mentioned her last name. I know she's like looking at me funny every time I mention her last name. But it's easy to recognize her if you don't know her already from being in these live streams in the past. That's her. So normally I refer to her as just simply Janelle. Also, the links to contact me can be found. She's waving hi right now, by the way. The links to contact me can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel, too, also as well. From there, you can email me. You can follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram and Pinterest and all of those social media networks, too, also as well. And also, we just started our own Patreon service too also as well, where you can sign up to become a member of this YouTube channel by becoming a patron of this YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score, and experience all the benefits of being a patron too also as well, including credit repair help also as well, and referrals to authorized users, which can help you build your credit score and increase your credit score too also as well. Credit coaching, and also you'd have me, of course, with you step by step, helping you increase your credit score from wherever you're at up to an excellent credit score too also as well. And thank you guys for joining me today. And right now we have 5 people here with us in the live stream tonight. I want to give a warm welcome to all of the 5 people that are here with us tonight too also as well. Brian Taylor says hi. Yes, hi Brian, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, glad to see you back once again. I've been watching a few of your videos, and they look quite interesting too also as well. And I like the last one that I watched. Looks like you made it with a cell phone. I'm not sure, but it looks like great video. where you got into the details of how you helped one of your clients to also, I think you mentioned in there, to buy a car. And he bought a brand new car and he looks very happy with that car too, also as well in the pictures. So thank you for sharing that too as well, Brian. So as you guys can tell, today's topic is good credit news today on three credit bureaus. So I will be getting into that in just a little while, in just a moment, too, also as well. So I'm going to, might as well just get into it because I just want to let you guys know if you're watching the replay of this live stream, uh, this live stream, we planned it as to be a short live stream, not too long because I know it's getting late. We don't want to keep a lot of people up late because we know it is a work night too also as well. So, we plan on making this a short video. Um, Hopefully not as long as our usual live streams that we do. I believe the last one was about 2 hours long or so. Right now, we have six people with us here in the live stream, and welcome to all the six people that have joined us tonight. And guys, please hit the thumbs up; it really helps out the channel tremendously too, also as well. And I want to thank all of you who have been with us in the last live stream too, also as well. We had a great time, and discussed a great topic too, also as well that we went through. And also, I want to give a warm welcome to Julian Robinson. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Julian Robinson. Thank you, buddy, for joining us once again. Welcome back to you. And Julian Robinson says, "What's going on, bro?" Yes, what's going on, Julian? How you doing? Glad to see you back again. Also, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Spence Eccles. Spence Eccles, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you back again. Spence says, "What's up, Lyndon?" Well, not much, Spence. Had a long day at work today, and actually, we got out early, which was a surprise. I was planning on doing a live stream earlier, but things came up, and I got kind of distracted by a few other things, and I was in the process of looking up some information too, also as well, and planning out some future live streams and videos too for you guys too, also as well. So definitely stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of great topics being discussed here on this channel about credit, how to build your credit, how to increase your credit score, too, also as well. But I don't want to get into too many details about the topics that we are going to discuss because I plan on making them a surprise for you guys as I normally do. So Spence Eccles says hello to everyone too also as well. So thank you for sharing that, Spence Eccles. And Janelle says, "Hey guys, even if you're just
I meant to say watching.
watching," she meant to say watching, "please hit that thumbs up." And she put in 5 thumbs up there. Thank you so much for sharing that, Janelle. I really appreciate that. Janelle has really been a huge blessing to this channel and these live streams as well because she's been helping us, answer a lot of questions and recognize a lot of people's comments too, also as well. So that has helped us out tremendously. And I know you guys have also been helping out, with answering questions and recognizing comments and things of that nature too, also as well. So while we're here, and being that I, said I'm not going to make this a long live stream, why don't we go ahead and jump into today's topic? And as usual, it's a thing, a tradition that we do here on this channel where you can definitely still comment while the topic is being discussed too also as well, which is not going to be too difficult to do because I'll be answering your questions and recognizing your comments too at the same time while I'm going over the topic. And this is not going to be quite a long topic as the last topic that we discussed in our last live stream. This one is going to be very surprisingly short. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. So as I'm doing that, I just want to say I hope you guys had a wonderful day today. Whether you worked all day, or whether you just stayed home, or did some activities, whatever the case may be. I hope you guys enjoyed it for sure. So I hope you guys can see the screen there clearly. And if you can see my screen clearly, go ahead and type the number one inside of the comments. Again, if you can see my screen clearly, go ahead and type the number one inside of the comments. Janelle types number one. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Hip to the Dip. Victor, the notorious Victor. How you doing, buddy? I'm glad to see you back. I know it's been a while, I think. And we're always glad to have you, Victor. You definitely add a lot of value to our live streams also as well. And Victor says, "Hey y'all." So everyone, give a warm welcome to Hip to the Dip, or Victor. And Spence Eccles types the number one inside of the comments. Great, great, awesome. So again, if you guys can see the screen clearly, just type the number one inside of the comments. Hip to the Dip says LOL. Okay, I hear you, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys to a quick website because I had got some interesting news when I woke up this morning. Okay, and I'm gonna take you to that site right now. We're gonna go over to Identity IQ. Okay, right now we have 7 people with us here inside of the live stream, and welcome to all of you guys who are part of the 7 people. Whether you're commenting or you're simply just watching and listening along, I thank you for joining us. To really appreciate very much. So I'm going to go ahead, and now that I'm at identityiq.com, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on log in. Okay, so I'm going to log in. This is a very great site, guys. Very awesome, super awesome uh, credit monitoring service here. Where the interesting thing about this one is that what differentiate this one from Credit Karma or Credit Sesame or even Wallet Hub is that you can see and access all 3 of your credit scores from all 3 of the credit bureaus. So right now, what I want to do is hope everyone please give a warm welcome to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber, how you doing, Pink Lady? And glad to see you back once again. We're always glad to have you here in our live streams too, also as well. We really appreciate you. Pink Lady Barber says, hey everyone. And I like the cool shade emoji there. So right now we have 8 people with us here in the live stream. Welcome to all of the 8 people that are with us right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log in. Put in my email address there. And just going to put in my password. Okay. So that should get me logged in. Okay, awesome. That didn't take long at all. The last time I had logged in to this, it asks for the last 4 digits of my social security number. So I'm glad it didn't do that this time because I know it took me a little longer to get in here. But as you guys can see here, this is Identity IQ, and this is my name here on the left side where my mouse is, Lyndon Baptiste. Okay, and in case you guys don't have it, here's my email address, by the way. So you guys can contact me at any time, whether you have a question or a comment or, anything you want to speak to me personally about. You can definitely feel free to email me there. Alrighty. So what I noticed here, the good news I got, and actually I did not get this from an alert from Identity IQ about this. well, they weren't the first ones to alert me about this. Surprisingly, Wallet Hub was not even the first one to alert me about this because Wallet Hub, I believe they only do TransUnion. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Welcome back again, Cornell. I'm glad to have you once again. And everyone, Cornell has his own YouTube channel too, also as well, where he gives out um, daily motivational words, I should say. And this is awesome because it is definitely things that we all need, to lift us up. You know, so, guys, click on Cornell's name here in the chat and click on go to channel. And when you get there, click on subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way you will not miss a video as he makes them too also as well. And thank you for all the thumbs up, the cool shade emojis I see are there, and the 100s. I like those 100s. Awesome, awesome, Cornell. Thank you so much for sharing. So right now we have 9 people here with us in the live chat. Thank you to all the live people who are with us here tonight. So as you guys can see, I didn't get my this alert from Identity IQ first and foremost. The first place I got the alert from was from the company that is actually doing credit repair on my credit right now, and they're called Fortress Credit Pros. And they pretty much been working on my credit, I believe, for a couple months, maybe two. I believe it's 2 months now. They're the last credit repair company that I have tried out to also as well. I mentioned that in a live stream that we made. It's entitled Qualities of a Good Credit Repair Service, and that you can find that video here on this channel too also as well. It's also inside of a playlist, and the name of the playlist is called Looking for a Credit Repair Service. So yeah, that company, they deleted some addresses that were not my addresses and deleted some um, misspelled variations of my name that are not the correct uh, variation of my name also too as well. Um, and they alerted me, sent me a email to let me know that my credit score went up. So, I was like, wow, did it really? So I opened the email and I went to my client portal site with Credit Fortress Pro, and there they show you, your credit scores from all 3 credit bureaus, so which they did, and I was amazed to see this here. So then I had to double check it with Identity IQ. Okay, so as you can see here, the TransUnion score is 734. That's on July 18th, 2019. And I believe today's the 19th. So that was as of yesterday. And again, July 18th, 2019, my experian is now 746. So that had went up a lot of points there. I believe the last one, it was, oh wow, let's see. The last one was like 719, I believe. Um, so that was a huge boost there. Actually, Fortress Credit Pros, they had a chart from which they started from May 30th till today. And on that chart, a lot of these scores has went up like anywhere between 40 and 60 points, actually. So that's only because I took a little dip in May. I took a little dip in my credit score because I started applying for uh, different credit accounts. I think believe I added on an Ox Publishing trade line. I added on a Hutton Chase trade line. I also applied for the pedal card too, also as well. So I've been applying for too much credit in too short period of time. Janelle says, thank you, by the way. And Victor, Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. And Victor, you're totally awesome. You're totally awesome, buddy. For real. I just had to let you know that. Victor says, just because I'm feeling hippie. Okay, Victor. I really appreciate that, buddy. And thank you for the smiley face and the cool shade emoji, too, also as well. Janelle says, congratulations, Mr. Linden. Proud of you to manage to keep your score up and still climbing. And Victor gives another smiley face. Thank you so much for that, Victor, too, also as well. So, guys, I know I started this channel out um, and named it How to Get an 800 Credit Score. So, I'm definitely in my journey along the way, I've definitely found out how to get very close to it. Okay. And when I do hit that 800 credit score mark, I want all of you guys to be with me too. I hope all of you will still be here with me too, doing these live streams together with us and, enjoying our credit talks, our credit conversations or what have you, too, also as well, because we are, all learning together. We all, sharing some great information and experiences together also. So it is definitely a learning, experience as we go along too, also as well. But I mean, to me, um, just looking at this this morning, it just really like blew my mind. And this morning, yeah, because this is the first time my credit score has ever been this high, and it is a truly a great accomplishment for me, you know. Um, and considering, the long road, it seemed like such a long road, but I mean, it started in October, okay, building credit, got up to a 700 credit score in 5 months. So it feels like it's been such a long journey, guys. And now I'm starting to get more credit offers in the mail, and credit offers, a credit in my email inboxes. Janelle's getting them too. But I'm in the garden, or I should say, not maybe not in the garden, but my credit is marinating right now. I'm marinating my credit and letting it build, letting my credit scores continue to go up. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Plenty Water 77, and welcome back, Plenty Water. I really appreciate you coming back once again. It is a pleasure, and you truly add a lot of value to our live chats to everyone. Please give a warm welcome to Plenty Water 77. Thank you so much for joining once again. Janelle says, I will definitely. Oh, Plenty Water says, hello, house, by the way. Okay. Janelle says, I will definitely have an awesome news next month, but I will not say or tell you all till then. It's a surprise. Okay, awesome, awesome. I like surprises, yeah, awesome. Cornell says, congratulations, bro. My Experian hit 714. Congratulations, Cornell. How many points did your Experian go up? It seemed like today on Facebook, just going through a lot of the credit communities, credit building communities, a lot of people have been posting on Facebook that their Experian credit scores went up. Lots of people. I mean, and I'm saying, wow, is today Experian Day? If there's any such holiday, but wow, that would be awesome. If they really had a holiday like that in real life, where on that day your Experian credit score went up. Like mine went up today, yesterday actually. So that's just totally awesome. Awesome, awesome, good news. And Pink Lady Barbara says, congratulations, Lyndon. Another step closer to your goals. Yes, 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 Pink Lady. I believe that Experian is only 54 points away from the 800 credit score. The Equifax is what, 78? points away, and the TransUnion is like 66 points away. But see, my thing is, although I named this channel "How to Get an 800 Credit Score," um, getting an 800 credit score is not my first priority. As far as building my credit up, you know, I would say my first priority when building my credit is to get an excellent credit score. An excellent credit category, I believe, is anything over 750, a 750 credit score. So right now, I'm still in the good category. I'm a few points away from the excellent category. And my reason for wanting an excellent credit score is because I want to, be able to take advantage of um, um, having the lowest payments on a mortgage, having the lowest payments on a vehicle or car loan, having the lowest payments on a business line of credit. And I say line of credit because I don't really like business loans. I like to just use the money that I need and then pay it back. Kind of like a credit card. You know. Uh, Janelle says, should we keep our title name or change something good? Janelle says she thinks we should change our, what's that? Our Janelle says she thinks we should change our channel name to how to get an excellent credit score, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's very complicated when it comes to like changing channel names and everything like that. There's a lot of work that goes into that, you know. So I don't know. It's something that I would have to definitely consider or think about, um, before actually doing that. But uh, Pink Lady Barber says, "Hey, one step at a time." Yes, yes, I agree. Definitely, Pink Lady. I believe it should be, like you said, one step at a time, for sure. Because each step it brings me closer and closer to my goal. You know. Spence Eccles says keep it. Okay, Eccles says keep the name. Okay, thank you for sharing that, Spence. Hip to the Dip says, I think having the 800 in the title draws people in. Okay, thank you for sharing that, Victor. So that's two people says we should keep the name. I think, my opinion, I think we should keep the name. I think we should keep the name because, I mean, not only does it draw people in, uh, like you said, Victor, but it kind of sinks into my brain better. When I think of a 800 credit score, it's kind of like this. Okay, it's kind of like this. And I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I'm not a boxer or anything like that. But I did watch videos about boxers and stuff, and I believe who was it? I believe it was Mike Tyson back in the day. Even after he had stopped fighting for a while, he was talking about punching, and that your goal when punching would be, not to punch the object, to punch, to think of yourself punching through the object. In other words, to get through, to get further, to get further in your goal than you actually are aiming to go to reach. You know, and you'd have better success with that. And that kind of stuck in my mind, and I know credit is not boxing. Okay, they're two different spaces. The credit space and the boxing space is two different things. But when I think of it in that, in those terms, I kind of think of, if I'm thinking in my mind and I'm pushing for 800 credit score, aiming for that, you know, if I don't hit that 800, at least, I see a possibility of hitting a 780 or a 785 or 790 or somewhere close to it. Because like in a boxing, in that boxing term, I I'm trying to punch through my target. Okay, I'm trying to punch through the target. So, Janelle says I tried. LOL. Okay, thanks for sharing that, Janelle. Right now we have 9 people with us here in the live stream, and welcome to all of you 9 people who are with us right now. Thank you for joining. Janelle says true. I just thought of it, but you're right. We will keep it that way. Okay, thank you, Janelle. Thank you. Um, Cornell says when you change your name, it's like starting a new channel. Yeah, I agree, Cornell. I mean, I could just imagine all the complications we would have to go through, with people trying to find the videos, and maybe somebody might be talking about a video from our channel and say, wow, you should really check out that channel, about 90K in primary trade lines. That's a lot of trade lines, and they start talking about it, and then the guy's like, well, what YouTube channel is that from? Oh, it's from How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Okay, and then he goes and tries to look that up, and it's not there because we changed the name. So I could just think of so many complications. So I don't know. I think we should keep the name too, also as well. And Cornell says because you're branded now. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely branded now. So we don't want to rebrand. If we did that, yeah, we would have to open a second channel, and it's a lot of work just, doing this channel, when you think about just the live streams, the videos, you know, then you got, comments that you have, I like to, I like to answer all my comments, you know. One time, I don't want to say the name of the person or the name of the channel, but one time I was watching a channel for a while, the same YouTube channel, because it was interesting topics and content, and I just kept, something kept drawing me back to that YouTube channel. So I would leave comments there. Sometimes I would ask questions there inside of the comments too, also as well. And one thing I noticed is whoever the owner of that channel was, they never responded to any of my comments. Never responded to it. And I said to myself, how does this person get so many views and so many subscribers, and they don't answer comments? And there were actually actual people inside of the comments complaining about that too. I read comments about people saying, "Yeah, is this person that's doing these videos? Is this a live person? Is this a robot? Is this a computer generated person that's making these videos? Are these videos real?" Because whoever it is, like, it seemed like they're afraid to get into conversation with their own subscribers, or their viewers. So I don't know, but that's just my 2 cents. You know. Uh, Victor says, "Baby, start another channel altogether and have it as a backup." Great idea, Victor. Great idea. That I never even thought of that. Start another channel and have it a backup. I did think about starting another channel too. Actually for my S corporation. That I say my S corporation because legally on paper, it's an S corporation. I haven't done anything with it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say legally on paper. But I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel for my S corporation. I do have a website, and the link to that website is in the bottom of the about section of this channel too, also as well. Um, but yeah, another baby channel. Seems like a good idea. Definitely something that I would think about for sure. Victor says, "LOL, baby, maybe." Okay, thank you for sharing that. You meant to say maybe got a baby. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, I got you. Okay. Janelle says she does the same thing. So thank you for the smiley faces there, Victor. And Janelle gives all these thumbs up. Yeah, guys, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel tremendously too, also as well, and helps out with the YouTube algorithms too. Victor says I have 3 channels. Oh, you do, Victor. So if I click on your name here, 3 channels. Oh wow, okay. So what is your channel about, Victor? If you don't mind me asking, what'd you say, Janelle?
Yes, 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 yes. And the chips with, what do you call it? The fake chips?
Uh, yeah. So, Victor says I am the shapeshifter. Remember? Okay, good one, Victor. I appreciate that. Pink Lady Barber says I still know and believe we can all get to 800. And that's one, two, three, four, five thumbs up. Thank you so much for sharing that, uh, Pink Lady. Yeah, I believe that too, Pink Lady. I believe that too because I've seen so many people do it. I've heard of so many people do it. So many people have told me they done it. You know, one was very interesting. One person said that told me that she did it. I believe she said in less than 8 months. Yeah, and that was on Facebook. I said, "Wow, that's amazing." But I believe it can be done. You know, it all depends on what you put on your credit report. Okay, um, how how well structured your credit profile is. Okay, and it could be little things like, for example, self lender. Okay, I know I've been talking about self lender a lot, so much. I've been talking about self lender so much that one day one of my subscribers said, "I know we talk about self lender like all the time. There are other credit uh, builder loans," and so that led me to do a video. And actually, I did a live stream video about credit builder loans, and that video is also on this channel. You guys want to check that out? It's in a playlist called Credit Builder Loans. Okay, and there's several of them. Okay, that we went over from Navy Federal, Digital Credit Union, Philadelphia, something Credit Union, I believe, Penn Fed. So many different ones. Credit Strong that we went over to. So there's so many of them, you know. And actually, I even found out that self lender is not the well. Some people say self lenders is not the best option for for building your credit or increasing your credit score. But I believe the person that said that used one person's experience, credit building experience, uh, as evidence that their credit building experience was much more effective or is more effective than using a self lender account. And it led me to believe that, when I kind of thought about it, I said, well, okay, that's great. But they didn't really go into detail of what they said was that, that person had built their credit score up high to a high score in less than 3 months. Okay. And I said to myself, that is possible. Okay. I done it. Right. But they said they did it with only two secured credit cards. With only two secured credit cards. But then they didn't go into full detail. They didn't tell us um, what their credit profile was, right? If they had any derogatories or negatives on their credit report, like collections, bankruptcies, anything of that nature. All they showed is one uh, credit score, right? Like in maybe not even a second or two. It was so quick, didn't even have a chance to look at it and analyze it too well. Um, then they took it down, and that's all they said. They didn't go into any detail about why this is better than using self lender. Okay. Now I agreed with all the other stuff that self lender, it does charge you high interest. You spend money, to open up a loan and save the money and increase your credit score and all of these things. But I thought in my mind, I gave the person the credit for critiquing self lender because it was an awesome critique. Okay, it was an awesome critique. It was a great critique actually because they pointed out all of these things about self lender that even I didn't even see, and I've been using self lender since November, and my credit scores have skyrocketed. And partly because of self lender. Well, what the person failed to realize is that having a self lender is pertinent to your credit scores because, guys, you have to have some type of installment loan, some type of loan to complete that 10% of your credit mix. I mean, that's for those of you who are interested in getting an excellent credit score. Okay. If you want to get in an excellent credit score category or get an 800 credit score, then you have to get a good credit mix. Okay. There's your 10%. So that you have to do. Another thing that person did not tell me is whether or not that person was a homeowner or not. Because if they were a homeowner, chances are they already had a mortgage loan and they already had their installment loan qualification that would qualify them for a good credit mix. Okay, so there was so much information left out. And when I double checked it with other experts and professionals in the credit building field and the credit building world, they said, well, maybe that person is not telling the whole truth. Maybe that person is not telling the truth, period. Okay. Actually, you didn't even see the name of the person on that credit score either. Like you saw my name clearly. Okay. And it was showing, I showed my credit score for at least what? How long did I show it? Like 10, 15, 20 minutes or so. Okay. That was just like a flash on the screen and it was gone. So I don't think that person really had any authority, to say that that method was better than self lending. Now, if they would have said, okay, the Navy Federal Credit Union credit builder loan is better or way better than self lender, maybe I might agree. Because Navy Federal Credit Union has very low interest rates. They're an awesome credit union to develop a relationship with. And they have several other options to help you to build your credit. Okay. Okay, let me just sorry about that long rant I went on there, guys. But I'm gonna stop ranting and recognize you guys' comments right here. Janelle says, "What channels do you have, Victor?" Yeah, I'd like to know too. Let me know, Victor, for sure. Interested. Janelle says, "I believe and have faith in all of us to be able to reach our goal to 800." Yes, that's true. I have faith in all of us too, as well, that we're gonna hit our goals for sure. Victor Louder, welcome back, buddy. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Victor Louder. I believe that's hip to the dip, guys. That's his other channel. Hey, Victor, how you doing, buddy? Victor Louder says that's my real channel. Okay, so what do you talk about on that channel, Victor? If you don't mind me asking, I'm just interested. I want to get to know all you guys who have the channel, so that way I could know, you know, what different things we have, because I know we have some subscribers like have like one subscriber has a fitness channel, awesome fitness channel. His name is Leroy, and he's always on Facebook. He's got a Facebook group called Intermittent Fasting and Wellness, I believe it is, self wellness, something like that. Um, it's been a while since he's been in our live streams, but he's got a YouTube channel too as well. Awesome channel. Um, Okay, Janelle says it does take time, but it's worth it to work on our credit and get to that big number. Yes, that's true. But we all want to do it the right way and make no mistakes. We all are into this together. Yes, we are, sure, for sure. And Victor Louder gives the okay sign. Thank you so much for sharing that, Victor. Cornell says, gotta pay to play. Yes, for sure, Cornell. And I do understand what the guy was saying about self lender. It does have the high interest rates. They are making money off of us. That's true. Because I took out $1,000 loan with self lender, and by November I would have paid what 1,000, like $100 in interest or something like that, maybe, you know, and plus their $15 fee. But the way I look at that guys, I think it's worth it to me. To me personally, I think it's worth it because I can always go over to those other credit. I could have at that time in November when I had a 500 and something credit score. Yeah, I could have went to another a credit union, and I could have said, well, okay, let me apply for a credit builder loan. But there's no guarantee I would have gotten approved for that. Okay, and what that would have caused me a hard inquiry, right? And what a hard inquiry is worth. All right, you're talking about what 10% of your credit scores, right? That's that's what they calculate um, that portion of your credit score is worth. Okay, and I think me spending $15, okay, to get a self lender loan and plus $100 in interest, I think that's worth it. I think that's worth saving me a hard inquiry, first of all, because they bring your credit scores down. I think that's worth it getting me closer to an excellent credit score. Okay. And I think the self lender would get me a lot closer if I add that on to those two secured credit cards that he was talking about. I think my credit score will go a lot higher than the 700 credit score that he was talking about in less than 3 months. Okay. Honestly, I believe so. Um, the average person that has a self lender account in 1 year can get a credit score of over 110 points. I mean, over 110 points added to the credit score. Can you imagine having a 110-point credit score? I mean, you wouldn't get approved for nothing, would you? For sure. Ronald Anderson, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Ronald Anderson. Yes, Ronald. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome back once again, Ronald. And Ronald says, Lyndon, Janelle, I'm glad I checked YouTube. Yes, for sure. Thank you for stopping by, Ronald. And Ronald, you just want to make sure because a lot of people have been like saying they haven't been getting the notifications about the videos and the live stream. So you want to check, just go to the homepage of this channel and check the bell, that little bell notification, and make sure it has the brackets around it.
It doesn't matter because it doesn't go up until later.
Okay, and then make sure you've selected all notifications. If you've done that, then there's nothing else you can do as far as that. It will sometimes it may be a delay in getting the notification for a live stream or video, things like that. Okay, but it does help. Cornell says I have a home and self lender. Okay, awesome, Cornell. So you got a mortgage and a self lender, so you have two loans. That's awesome. And me myself in November, when my self lender is done, I'm going to look for a way to replace that with another type of loan, too. Also, as well, I don't know what type of loan. Could be a car loan, could be another installment loan, but this time it probably won't be a self lender because now my credit score is up a lot. So this time it may be another installment loan, maybe a Navy Federal installment loan. This time is what I'm thinking. Credit builder loan. So that's what I'm looking forward to in November. Victor Lauder says nothing. Okay, thank you for sharing that. And Victor says, I don't talk about anything on that channel, this channel. Okay, awesome. Okay, I do have a video up of myself. Okay, that's great, Victor. Oh, Janelle says she already subscribed to you. Maybe I'll subscribe to you too, Victor, for sure. Ronald says, I'm thinking, what'd you say, Janelle? Okay, Ronald says, I'm thinking about letting Kenny Eugene repair my credit. He has a credit repair business besides the trucking business. Yeah, Ronald, I've been watching Kenny Eugene's videos. ever ever when I ever since I first started building my credit back in October, he was one of the first YouTube channels that I started watching about building credit. Okay. Didn't start watching Dwayne How to Build Credit TV till later on, but I was interested in Kenny Eugene's channel too, especially because even with the bankruptcy, this man was able to get his credit score up into the 700s,
And you
right?
know,
And he got approved for a $15,000 American Express card from Navy Federal Credit Union.
you know he does the. I didn't know he had a credit repair business.
Yeah, he does.
I didn't hear about trucking.
Yeah, Janelle, Kenny just started his own credit repair business. I believe what about a month ago? I think he actually made the video when he started it. Yeah, he made the video. I think a month, maybe 2 months ago, something like. I saw the video when he said he was starting a credit repair business. That was awesome too. Um, so Victor says everyone's path to get credit is unique. What works for you may not work for someone else. And yeah, that's true. That's true. What works for you may not work for someone else because another thing, the credit situation is unique, as well as their credit profiles may be unique too, also as well. No two, I can't say no two credit profiles are the same, but there may be some identical ones, but there may be different circumstances surrounding that. You know, Ronald Anderson says I may try strong credit builder loan. Oh, you mean credit strong builder loan? Oh yeah, that looks like it might be a good option. It seems like so identical to self lender. The only difference is on both of their websites. Self lender reports on the credit report as lead bank. Then when you go to Credit Strong's website, they say they use Austin Bank. So I don't know. One person even said they're both the same company, but don't have I don't have any evidence of that to prove that to be true. Ronald Anderson says I will check, but it. I probably got it. I'm driving the semi truck right now. Oh, okay. Awesome, awesome. Well, I really appreciate that, Ronald, that you're at work and you're still here with us in the live stream. But definitely you wanna be careful, driving and being on a laptop at the same time
Driving while you're
or the
watching
cell
that,
phone
be
at the
very
same time.
careful.
Just be careful. If you have to try to pull over or something or,
I don't
you're in
want
a
no
safe
accident.
place,
I don't
I
want to
should
get
say.
an accident.
But I really appreciate you. Victor says a lot of people don't know it, but your zip code plays a lot into how much credit you get. Yes, I've heard that
I heard
too.
something about
Also,
that.
as well, Victor, that yeah, depending on what area you live in, um, they pretty much know how much of a credit limit to give you and what you can qualify for and what you cannot qualify for. This is what I've heard. I mean, I haven't seen any evidence of that, but I don't doubt that that is true or not. I don't doubt it. Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not true, guys. Okay, it just means that I haven't seen it yet. Cornell says, "All right, Ronald, me too." Okay, thank you. I like to see the interaction
You can
here
read that
inside of the
book
chat.
too.
I don't think. What'd you say, Janelle? They can't really hear you from all the way over there. What'd you say, Janelle?
I said, Cornell better be careful too. Drive it. I'm
Yeah.
writing it on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's talking to herself and texting too, and the comment too at the same time. Victor Lauder says someone who lives in the Beverly Hills zip code 90210 would stand a better chance of getting credit. Did someone than someone who lives in Compton 90220? Yeah,
He is such a goofball.
I could see that. I could see that happening. I don't know a whole lot about that, but actually, what I'll do for you guys is, I'm gonna go do some research on that. I'm gonna do
That's
some
what I'm
research
going to
on
do.
that, And when I do some research on that, actually, Janelle and I, we could do some research together as we normally do, and we can definitely, um, maybe cover this in a topic in a live stream too, because that's you done sparked something very interesting in this live chat here today, Victor, about zip codes, and there's so many other things that I've learned that also affects how much credit you get, too, also as well, and affects your credit scores. And I saved that for some future topics because I like, a lot of my topics to be surprises. So we just feel it's better that way. Because if we discuss a topic before we actually do the topic in a live stream, then there's really no need to do the topic in a live stream. Again, it wouldn't be. A lot of people would say, "Well, I heard that one before," or we talked about that in the last live stream. But yeah, so that's why I like the surprises. So yeah, Janelle says, Cornell, you better be careful and be safe. Yeah, for sure, Cornell, for sure. So for all of you who have came late or just arrived recently, I'm just gonna go ahead and show today's topic, a brief overview of what today's topic was, in case you missed it, real quick. Okay, Janelle just shared something with me, and I'm going to share with you guys too. Also, it says, "Does where you live affect your credit score? Your address does not affect your credit score. However, it affects what information appears on your report, which affects your score." See, so in other words, it does affect your credit score somewhat. Moving house to, moving house to, okay, moving to house to different houses. I believe they're trying to say. Off moving house too often. Okay, moving house too often can also make you look less stable, which might discourage some lenders from giving you credit. Okay, so that is part of the way it affects your credit, but it gets more into detail. It gets more into detail too than that. It gets a lot deeper than that, guys. Um, So credit, I mean, zip codes, areas, parts of states, definitely affects it for sure. So what you're seeing on the screen, in case you have just arrived to our live stream or missed the topic, this is what we went over today. We just got some good credit news from all three credit bureaus. My credit score went up. I got the notification this morning. My Experian went up to 746 credit score. Equifax is 722. TransUnion is 734. So my goal is to get an excellent credit score. So basically, to get up over 750. That is my goal. Okay. Victor says it's all true. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Victor. I'm sure it is. It sounds like it is true. Because I actually watched videos on these topics, on this topic, particular topic. What we're talking about, like zip codes and things like that. I watched videos about that. Um, so that's why I believe this topic, it really gets deep into a lot of details. It seemed like a very interesting topic. So I'm definitely gonna write that down, guys. Add that on to our list of topics here because we have so many topics here that we want to discuss. Okay, so I'm just making a quick note here. Okay, guys. So my goal is, again, to get to an excellent credit score, and I thank you guys for joining me on my journey to excellent credit. I really appreciate all of you too, also as well. And want to say a special thank you to all of the people. Right now, we have 8 people here with us inside of the live stream right now. And I'm going to go ahead and get back on camera with you guys real quick. Okay, and as we do, as our tradition here on this channel, going to go ahead and recognize all the people who have commented and shared, asked questions, shared their experiences with us too, also as well. Okay, so if you guys can see me clearly on the camera, just type the number 1 inside of the comments. Alrighty. And first and foremost, I want to say a special thank you to Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor, thank you so much for joining us. Janelle types the number 1 inside of the comments. Thank you for sharing that, Janelle. Also, want to say a special thank you to Julian Robinson. Julian Robinson, thank you so much for joining us. It's really a pleasure every time you come back, and anything you want to tell me about, you can definitely hit me up on Facebook Messenger for sure. Want to say a special thank you to Spence Eccles. Spence Eccles, thank you so much for joining us once again. It's really a pleasure. Special thank you to Victor or Hip to the Dip. Thank you so much for joining us, Victor and Victor Louder. And thank you so much for that $10 super chat, Victor. It's really appreciated. It helps us tremendously to support the channel and helps us to make better videos too, also as well. Special thank you to Pink Lady Barber. Thank you so much for joining us once again. It's always a pleasure. Special thank you to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. I really appreciate you. And, I really enjoyed your motivational videos, like your word of the day and things like that. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for sharing. Special thank you to Plenty Water 77. Plenty Water 77. Thank you so much for sharing here. Really appreciate you also as well. And also a special thank you to Ronald Anderson. Ronald Anderson, thank you so much for sharing and welcome back once again. And please be safe out there driving that truck. I don't know how the weather is out there, but it was raining a lot down here where I'm at. But definitely be careful. Victor says someone who goes to Harvard University is more than likely flooded with pre approved credit card offers than someone who goes to Alabama State. Okay. Very interesting there, Victor. If you got anything else, on that, you definitely you can send that to me or email that to me. Um, or if you have a link or links, definitely email them to me too, also as well, if you can, when you get time. Janelle says, "Thank you everyone for coming onto our live stream. We would stay longer, but we have to get up at 7:30 a.m. for Lyndon." Thank you, Janelle. He has work tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Was going to be a short live stream, so that's why I made it a short topic, very brief. And I do want to say thank you all for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you too, also as well. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and make sure that you select all notifications. That way, you never miss a video here on this channel too, also as well. And hit the thumbs up button. It truly helps out the channel, helps out with the YouTube algorithms. And hit the share button and share this video everywhere with all of your friends and your family on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and all of your social media networks too, also as well. Really appreciate that. That way we could spread the message out to the masses too, also as well. Join our Facebook group, our Facebook credit group, a wonderful credit building community. Name of our group is called How to Get Excellent Credit. It's on Facebook. The link's at the bottom of the About section of this channel.
Thank you, Ronald.
Janelle says, thank you to Ronald Anderson. Yes, thank you so much, Ronald, for that wonderful $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Ronald. We haven't gotten $20 in one night
Ooh, we rich.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten $20 in one night.
Yeah, we got
We have. Oh, Janelle says we
maybe
have. Oh,
like
okay.
one.
I think maybe like once. I think. But thank you so much, Ronald. Really appreciate that. Way to go to support the channel. I really appreciate you too, also as well. Um, okay.
I know for a fact.
Janelle says, I know for a fact that well, I don't know. What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh, well, we may be on tomorrow night. I just say
I know
maybe.
you are.
Janelle says for a fact. She knows for a fact, but I say maybe because it's not part of our regular schedule live stream. But you guys know, you guys have been with us for a while. You guys know how we do. We have our commitment to you guys is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. That's our regular live stream. However, we do make other videos in between Wednesdays. Okay. Some of them may not be on the same days, some of them may not be on the same time, but we do. Sometimes we don't. Okay. So that's why I don't, say for sure we're doing a Saturday or a Sunday or anything like that, but it might just pop up. One might just pop up in your notifications. Okay. So just keep a lookout for that too also as well. And also, guys, we have started our own Patreon. If you're interested in supporting the channel in the long term with a monthly membership, you can feel free to sign up. Memberships start at $30, and you could go ahead and find a link to our Patreon at the bottom of the About section of this channel. And joining, you could definitely get help with your credit repair. You can have a credit coach, with you every step of the way while you're increasing your credit scores and giving you tips and tricks on how to do so as quickly as possible and how to maximize those points and get the most out of them. Okay. And also, you can get help to buy that home that you're looking to get approved for a mortgage or a car loan and help you do so in the best way possible. Okay. So definitely, it's a lot of benefits to joining the Patreon that we have, and you can join with a little as $30 a month too, also as well. So the link is at the bottom of the About section of this channel too, also as well. Okay, guys. So thank you so much, guys. Our regular scheduled live stream is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time, too, also as well. Janelle Leone says, good night, families, and sweet dreams. And Janelle says, Ronald and Cornell, be safe on the road. Yeah, both of you guys, I know you guys driving those trucks and big rigs, so definitely be careful. Okay. And glad you guys was able to join us too, also as well. Thank you so much, guys. We've ended this live stream with 8 people. And really appreciate all the 8 people who are still with us here right now as we're signing off. And Pink Lady Barber says good night. Good night, Pink Lady Barber. Good night to all of you. Really appreciate you. I'll keep you near and dear to here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great night and a wonderful day tomorrow.